Hello, and glad to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about how to make connections when you're building your business without having to chase strangers. To be able to make connections, to be able to build a rapport, build a relationship, allow the person to learn about you. See if you and you them to see if this is truly who it is that you want to help, because it's not about us, it's not about me, it's about those that I wanna help. And to be able to do that, people are so, weary and, stressed with all of the stuff that we've been walking through, all of the changes that have been happening over the past couple of years now, and it's just, gotten to be a bit much, and so people are just, in need of kindness, in need of honesty, uh, in need of, someone who puts them first, and the only way to do that is to make connections, to not, do the way I was initially taught how to when I was offline, when I was building my business, and I started out as a side with it as a side hustle, and then ended up it had to become my full-time thing because I ended up not being able to work as a registered nurse anymore, and because of my disabilities and other issues. So, and just think about that, if you will, while you're hopping on, though, if you would let me know where you're coming in from. I'd love to interact with you. If you have any comments or questions or your opinion that you would like to um, put in the comment box, you can do that. And let's just have a conversation around this. Just something to take you because I won't be going live tomorrow. I will be posting, but I won't be going live tomorrow. But just something to take you out of this year with these thoughts, of in mind of building connections. Um, and I will say this too while you're thinking. Remember that people don't like to be pushed, prodded, sold to. They love to buy, but they don't want people pushing them. If you leave them be, then, and just, talk to them like you would if, you're trying to get to know somebody, then, that would be a really, really big help. So let me go on and stop because I will go off on tangents, and I will forget to introduce myself. So let me do that. And so my name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to be able to come online and use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And to be able to do that, I use, different strategies and tips that are trending, that are modern and update. And I use like helping people to learn how to attract those people that they want and repel those people that are not like-minded like you, that you don't want in your business. It's better to have those people that you want and only have a few, rather than to have a whole bunch of people. And there I go. I'm supposed to be just I'll finish this thought though. It is you don't want to have a whole bunch of people where you're, having to struggle and fight, and actually you're doing all the work and that kind of stuff. You'd rather have people that are like-minded like you, that are hard workers and, what have you. So let me get back to my introduction, because I do I've gotten lost in my introduction a couple of times. So that's not nice. So as I'm introducing myself, so I said attract, find out where those people might be so that you can begin to maybe build some connections, as well as one of the top ways of letting someone see you, hear you, and decide if they like what it is that you're presenting, the value that you're giving, using live video. So I also help with that. So basically, that's it for my introduction. Now I want to let you know, if you have any questions or any issues, or you want to talk, or you want to go deeper with any of the information that I'm presenting today, just all you have to do is it is just contact me and through Messenger, and then I can answer your questions and help you out. So let's go on and get going. So anyway, as I was saying, it's important that we, because people, over time things have changed. Old school used to be the way. Let's see, I tell you this mirror thing. Okay. Anyway, because these things used to, that's why I keep pulling my hair back. I love this sweater. It's one of my favorites, but it also will yank hole and pull out my hair. Don't want to do that. So anyway, so getting back to what it is that we're talking about today. Do you have any questions about what I've said so far? Or do any comments? Do you understand what it is that I'm saying? Because when I started out, and I started out a long time ago, but I'll give you my most recent um, time where I was still building offline and it was still safe. We weren't walking through the stuff we're walking through. Um, and I just got to where I did not want to continue building that way. I didn't like all of the things that I was doing. I didn't like, chasing people, and I didn't like pushing my family and friends, saying things, trying to prod them, trying to convince them. I understand that there's gonna be no, and so that was fine with me, but it still stung a little bit, and it's okay that because everybody's not going to join you. But one way that they will join you is in some of the major, I have three major points for you. And and then you'll start to see how this works and how then people, will, want to join you or be with you. And remember, one of the main reasons that people join is because of you and what you put out there and how you make them feel and those types of things. So you are going to be an important part of if people join you or not, if people want to buy from you or not, because either they will, find you relatable, likable, whatever, and they will be just like, oh yeah, I like, she always gives these good gold nuggets, and just information is just on point. It's always so helpful, yada yada yada. And then you have those people that are like, oh, she talks too long. Oh, no, I don't really like her. I don't like her voice. I, I don't know. I can't tell if she's really being honest or not. That kind of thing, which being live helps with a lot of that because, they do get to see you. They do get to hear you. They do get to ask questions. You've invite people in to ask questions. They can come in and just say hi and drop where they're coming in from and that kind of thing. Just starting to build a rapport, it's important. So let me go in and get to my three major points. Now, and I'm sure you probably heard of this before. I'm gonna keep my eye on the clock. Okay, so um, number one, it's important to let someone get to know you. And I've already stated some of the ways that that can happen, but it can happen through not just through live video, which is like number one. it, People can get to know you if you're online like most people are these days if you know, in your posts, in your stories, in blogs that you might write, all of those types of ways are ways that you let people know about you. Like when I first came online fully, I had my personal profile open, which means that it allows people to be able to just come in and take a look, as well as and see my comments, my posts, as well as my business page, which is where this video is going to be when it's downloaded. And it's just, you know, it allows people to be able to go in there, take a look, see, maybe they don't like what they see and they keep moving. Maybe they do and they stay. It's important to be able to allow people to get to know you. Really, really important. That's number one. And show your personality, show who you are so that you're attracting those people that are like you. You don't want to go after people, you know, that you want to help that are not exactly the people you want to help, just so that you have people. You know, you don't want to do that. You want to and here I'm sorry if I'm being preachy. I'm not trying to be preachy. I'm trying to be conversational. But I just figured what I was just saying. Now you don't want okay. All right. So let me ease up, ease back, relax. So you really want to be able to I did this and still do am doing this. I allow people to get to know me. And I do that, like I said, through my posts, through stories, through different things, blogs, my ads, you know, what have you. And then the next thing is allow them to like me. I'm going to stop saying you and try to remember to say me. Allow them to like me, to be able to say, you know what, I really kind of like her. She seems to be on the up and up, but I'm gonna just check her out. You know, so I'm not gonna say anything, or you know, I don't really want her to know that I'm watching, but I want to just see what kind of person she really is, or he really is, and that's okay with me. I want them to develop a connection, a relationship, you know, where they actually like me. And then if someone then likes you, then as they continue to watch you, number three, the last one is they learn to trust you. And as people learn to trust you, then they feel comfortable coming and listening, you know, when they can, or some people will make time to listen to you because they like the value that you deliver. Like I have a friend who is pregnant and she is doing so I'm so proud of her. I just love her to death. I won't use her name because I don't know if she'll like that, but I don't think she'll have a problem with it. But I just don't want to, since I didn't ask her in advance. But she's pregnant and she is giving all of this information, great information about, you know, being pregnant, about, you know, things that she's going through and, you know, what others might be going through and what she's doing for it. And the information that she's getting. And she's also building a business. So she also talks about that. I mean, I just love it. I mean, I'm not pregnant, but I like to listen to what she says. You know, I mean, I really do. And so that's when you know, like, and trust someone. I trust what she's saying and what she's given out to others who might be in her same situation of being pregnant, you know, with her second child. And they're so excited about it. And they found out that it's a boy. I remember seeing her, she sent me a message, and I'm so excited for her because she already has a girl, now she has a boy. But she shares information and people get so many gold nuggets. And I see, you know, the comments and people are, you know, like, okay, I didn't know about that. Oh, thank you, really, and you know, such and such. So she's allowing people to get to know her, like her, and trust her because she's sharing information about an experience that she's actually going through. And people want you to be honest with them and just, tell them, whatever you're going to talk about, just talk about it and get it, and get it out there. So I'm looking at the clock. I want to be mindful of your time and my time as well. And but the know, like, and trust factor of being able to build your business, build with making connections. Like I said, I don't think there's people out there. Maybe they are, back out, going to people's homes and doing parties and that kind of thing, and that's okay for those people that want to do that. I prefer to do what I'm doing. I love being online. I love being able, it's just a big plus for me, a big positive. I didn't like the mall sharking. I didn't like the chasing people in Walmart. I didn't like, bugging my family and friends, because in the beginning it was difficult for them to understand what it was that I was trying to say, and why was I doing this and that kind of thing. And so, it's just important to build know, like, and trust so that people will want to connect and build a relationship with you and maybe become a part of your business, maybe buy something off of you, or maybe not. But either way, it's okay because you don't want someone to buy something they don't need from you when there are so many people out there that are looking for you, that are looking for what it is that you have, and you as a person, because your likability to them, your like-mindedness to them is something that they're like, oh yeah, yeah, I really like this person. I can see the honesty, I can see this and that, so on and so on. Okay, so basically that is it. That's all I had for today. And I just want to make sure that you know that if you want to go deeper with this, if you have any questions about anything, you can definitely message me in Messenger, and that's it. So I'll look to hear from you if you have questions, if you want to go deeper, like I said. So I'm about to repeat. Sometimes I get on repeat. I don't know how. But anyway, I'm going to go on and get off of here. I hope that you have had the best Christmas that you could have had. And I wish you a very happy, prosperous, wonderful, awesome new year. And I will still, I said I was going to put a post in, but I wavering on that. But, because my birthday is tomorrow and I'm going to be 66. And so, okay, talking too long. All right, let me go and get off here. So take care, and thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And thank you for those of you that have spent, some time with me, any amount of time. I appreciate it because I know that we all have, things that we need to do. So I'm going to go and get off here. Talk soon. Bye now.